Good evening and welcome to Ireland Live for Wednesday, the 1st of October 2025. The year's nearly gone, isn't it, people? Yeah, but white rabbit. The packed show tonight. Now we have what I want to talk about, people that are out hunger striking outside Dáil Éireann. I'm just going to bring Orla up there. But welcome to the Ireland Live. Evening, Orla, how are you?
Well, how are you?
I'm good. I said I'd talk about the girls and the lads that are outside the Dáil there, the hunger strike.
Yes, day 11.
Yeah, I was supposed to go in. I was supposed to get in. It's just up to my eyes in it, you know yourself. It's really. And Anthony was supposed to be up today, and he didn't come up today, so it was cancelled.
Well, I was talking to one of the girls that has been giving them a hand. So they're looking for power banks and water.
Sheila, were you talking to Sheila?
No, Kathy.
No, Sheila. I'm talking to Sheila as a friend of mine.
Kathy's talking to Sheila. So I'm going to put it back up tomorrow because again, Helen McEntee hasn't come out. They're not getting or getting very little media attention. So yeah, it's day 11. It's an absolute and utter disgrace. Like all the woman has to do is come out and talk to them, have a conversation. Have you frozen?
No, I'm all right.
Looked like you froze there.
It looked like it froze there for a minute as well. Good evening. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. The year is fucking flying in. Yes, it is. Good evening, Paul. Year is flying in. Oh, there you go, Michael Joe. Good evening, gorgeous Paul. Thank you very much, Michael. Great. How are you all? Are you feeling better? Yeah.
I'm halfway there, shall we say.
Good evening. Oh, there now, you're classy. Yeah, there you go.
Paul's not classy. We know that.
No, I'm not classy. No, I'm just a casual sort of guy. You know what I mean? I just want to get along. You know what I mean? That's me.
It was actually funny just when Chris
Peter
was asking
Dooley
me
did
there.
a podcast on them.
So I missed the show the other night because I done quite a lot of damage to a nerve in my shoulder and I was in absolute agony. And it just shows the difference between modern medicine and alternative medicine. So I was, as I said, eating the anti-inflammatories and painkillers like there was no tomorrow. And it wasn't even touching it. Like it was that bad I couldn't even lie in a bed. And so I ended up contacting my friend who does homeopathy. And she gave me little tablets that deal with the nerve. And they seem to be kicking in, you know. But it just shows, like, you know, there is a lot to be said for alternatives out there, you know.
Yes, there is. Yeah, there is.
Modern medicine, while yes, it does, you know, it does work for some things it doesn't, you know. And actually, I want to give a shout out to Eddie O'Grady in Kerry, who's a physio. And Eddie has checked in with me every single day, several times a day, to make sure that I was all right, and was giving me loads of tips on what to do with the shoulder and how to mind it and how to sort it out and all this. I could not get into the doctors. And I mean, I could not get in. I rang several days. Oh no, we're busy. Can't let anyone in. I said, I need something to help with this nerve pain. Oh, I'm sorry, we can't let you know, we're booked out. Absolutely ridiculous. So fair play to Eddie. Only for him, I don't know what I would have done because I couldn't get in anywhere. You've frozen again, Paul.
Something's happening with us. You froze there for a minute, hon. Yeah. So anyway, Eddie O'Grady, is that what we're talking about? Sorry, you.
Yes, if anyone's looking for physio in Kerry, he's excellent. As I said, the last few days, several times a day, he's been checking in on me.
He's a bit narky, but he's excellent.
No, not to me. He's not. He likes women, you know. He just doesn't like you.
Michael John is 55 tomorrow. Happy birthday, Michael John. 55. Fair play to you, mate. Happy birthday.
You have a little bit of catching up to do with Paul. He's 164.
I'll be 57 in December. Yeah. 2 months. 2 months.
I'm sorry, Jade, has the evidence?
Oh, I can't wait for my 60th. My 60th will be It'll be biblical.
Epic,
I'm
will
telling
it?
you now, it'll be epic. Yeah, epic. Yeah, I'm telling you. Like
Do you know
my
what's great,
50th
Paul?
was,
You make me feel really young.
yeah, well, hey, that's how it works, isn't it?
I
There's
know.
always one that has to make the other look younger and better, you know what I mean? But glad you're feeling better, Orla. That was a terrible dose going around. It wasn't a
No,
dose,
sorry,
it
it
was a
wasn't a dose I
stroller.
had. I did damage to my shoulder.
Yeah, Michael
Hey,
John.
Tricia.
Where gorgeous Anthony. He's grand. I was talking to him earlier.
He's
Yeah,
fine.
he's still gorgeous.
Yeah.
But there was a few of them videos that came across that weren't. Sorry, I'm going to just bang these banners up here. Okay. You can watch us live and comment on X at FitzyDub, at Anthony L. Casey, at RugerMorph27, and Ireland Force 23. You can get us on YouTube at the Irish Column and at the Ila Heron, and on Facebook, Paul Fitzsimons. But what I would remind people to do, go on to www.theirishchannel.com/live and bookmark that page. Because if by chance any of these other platforms get taken down, we will not be taken down from there. They cannot touch us there. So what I'll say is, please, if you can, during the show or whatever, log in there. Just go onto your browser and just put in www.theirishchannel.com/live, and you will get the shows every day on the Wednesday and the Sunday. As soon as you click in there, the shows will be there, and they cannot be touched by Twitter, by YouTube. I'm already starting to see glitches in the YouTube now. They're not letting me put up certain stuff and the whole lot. So it's only a matter of time, people, before the YouTube is gone. But as I said, what I will say is go in there, bookmark it, and you'll always have it there. Even if Facebook goes down, you'll get it there. www.theirishchannel.com/live.
Yeah, no, because I've noticed, remember, I was saying that on my Facebook page, they're taking down my share button on some of my posts.
Yeah, it's
especially if you're calling
that's what they're doing.
So people
slowly
can't share
but surely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lads, fair play to everyone who bought us a coffee on Sunday night. Thank you very much. Brilliant. Thank you very much. But keep on going if you can, lads. Fair play to you.
No, but that's what, like, you were right the other night. A lot of people think because you're doing a podcast, you're making money. We do not make any money on this podcast. More often than not, we actually have to pay ourselves for the streamline to make sure that it's up and running for the show. So, like, we don't make anything on this.
Well, the Buy Me a Coffee is only going since February. I only set it up in February because someone said it to me, Paul, you can't be paying for this. Like, I'm actually been paying for this for the last 3 years. I was paying for a network. I was paying for, like, I was paying for everything. Like, you know what I mean? And then the money sort of just dried up. So I had to sort of, and I swore I wouldn't put out not the GoFundMe, but the Buy Me a Coffee. I said, no, I wouldn't do that. People will call you a grifter and people will do this. But the only way that this can keep going is if people do buy a coffee, and this is paid for every month.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to be honest with you, lads and ladies, I cannot get a job for love nor money. It is. And listen, we're all in the same boat. Anyone who's speaking out about anything is in the same boat. They can't get a job. And this is their way of trying to shut us up. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or the guard said to me last week, would you not just step back and, start thinking a bit lefty politics and the whole lot? Just like, where have you been for the last 5 years, mate? You know what I mean? Like, you can't just turn a blind eye. And speaking of turning a blind eye, while I'm here, while I have us all here, I'm going to just play this here. This is from Michael O'Keefe, and fair play to Mick O'Keefe for saying this.
This is for Irish men. I'm addressing the Irish men here. How much more can you take? How long are you going to allow this to persist? Was Ashling Murphy being killed not enough? Was children being stabbed outside their school in Dublin not enough? Was beheading things Sligo not enough? The countless sexual assaults, rapes, kidnaps, are they not enough? Well, now we have asylum seekers threatening biological weapons attacks and to shoot up Dublin, threatening mass shootings in Dublin. And this isn't the government's fault. This is your fault, Irishman. Because you sat in your arse and you did nothing for the last 10 or 15 years while the rest of us were out there calling this issue out. Banging our heads against the wall to tell you what they're letting into the country is dangerous. Meanwhile, you sat there afraid to be called racist, so you don't want to say anything. Well, enough is enough. I have enough of all of you now. This country is on the brink. We have terrorists threatening biological attacks and shootings in Dublin. We have other terrorists threatening to stab and kill Irish children and being allowed back onto the street. When will you wake up, Irishmen? Enough is enough.
Fair play, Michael O'Keefe there. Good man. Fair play to you. And I agree with him. People are afraid of their lives, of upsetting the apple cart and saying this and saying that. They might say the wrong thing. They lose their jobs. And listen, I'm all for everyone having a good job and everyone. But if we all stand up together, they cannot sack us all. They cannot stop us all
Mass
from working. You know what I mean?
non-compliance.
They really can't.
We've
Mass
said this before.
non-compliance. That's
All
exactly
it takes is for enough of us to stand up and say no. No, 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 no.
Yeah. I said this during the mass lockdown as well. I'm being honest with you. Listen, lads, if you just say no, if we all stand together on this one and say no, and then you had probably out of 10 of us, there'd be one, I'd be the one, and then someone else would probably, just because it was me, it'd come with me, you know what I mean? But the rest of them, no.
I know.
Let's just comply. And it was nothing. Listen, it wasn't about your health or anything like that. It was about to see how many people they could get to comply. That's what it was. Mm-hmm. And they got 90% of the population to comply. So, hey. But
just while it's come into my head, hey, Ferg, the 7th of October. So the 7th of October, make sure that you are registered to vote, right? Even if you're spoiling your vote, you still must be registered. So whether you have to change your address or to get onto the register, make sure you do it before the 7th. Because can you imagine if tens of thousands of people come out and spoil their vote? That will send a very strong message to the government.
Yeah. I think they should spoil your vote. Now, whether you put Maria Steen or whatever you put on it, you know what I mean? I just put X's on theirs and I just put whatever. I do not comply.
I was going to vote for.
Well, I would have voted for it as well.
Nick if he was there as well, like, you know, if he got on the register, or on the ballot paper, sorry. But I'm definitely.
Whoever the nationalist candidate would have been, or whoever the one who, that's who I'd have voted for. These three hacks, these are three gobshites.
Actually, speaking of that now, when we're on this conversation, can you play the Black Layer and Catherine Connolly? Look who's supporting her. This would have been one of the last videos I sent over this evening. So this is interesting.
It's only 22 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Information for anyone that's voting for Catherine Connolly. Now, you're probably aware that People Before Profit and Sinn Féin and all of them are behind her. You know, even though they backed off after her comments about Hamas. But there's another crowd backing her I think you should know about. And that crowd would be the Communist Party of Ireland. Just thought that's a bit of information you should know before voting for her.
The
Communist Party. The Communist Party of Ireland. Never heard of them. Do you hear them?
I know. Yeah. Kevin Coyle, it's impossible to get a job out there, especially if you're known for activism. Kevin, nobody knows it better than me, mate. I'm telling you now, I have lost everything. And when I say everything, I mean everything because of this. I really have. And people that, what do you be doing? Or what have you done? And what, I'm going to be honest with you, I have sacrificed a hell of a lot for this nationalism movement and trying to stop this and everything else, as has Kevin, as has other people, you know what I mean, who cannot get a job now. And like, Sean, I went for a job. This is no messing. I went for a job. I was sent 3 weeks ago for a job. Okay. Traffic management. Now I'm IT and like I drive vans, I do whatever. Okay. So this is what it was. This is what I was sent for. Traffic management, 14 quid an hour. Done the interview. Sailed through the interview. Gee, a monkey could have done the interview, like, you know what I mean? Let's be honest. And your man more or less told me, listen, he says, you'll be in for the induction on Saturday morning at 7 o'clock till about 3. He says, blah, 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 blah. That's the kit you'll be getting. And, you know, more or less told me everything about it. By 8:15 the next morning, there was an email to my inbox telling me, listen, we won't be processing this any further. You know, this is it. And a friend of mine says to me, well, what do you expect? Just Google your name. Like, you go in and Google Paul Fitzsimons, the first thing that pops up is a bloke sticking his tongue out coming outside the court. You know, it's not a good look. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's not just me. It's, geez, there's a lot of people in this movement who are in the same boat. I'm telling you now. But
I know.
Orla spending it all on Bulmers. No, she's not. She didn't have.
I
a
wish I
Bulmers left.
was.
I still have them 8 cans there that was
I
dropped
could have
in.
done
How
a
long
few
ago was that?
Bulmers the last couple of nights. I
Yeah,
wasn't
I'm
fit to
going back
raise
on
the
the
arm to
gargle.
even lift it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back on the gargle now because they're just looking lovely there. You know what I mean? They really are.
That's
You know what I
my
mean? And they're
Bulmers.
nice and cold. Yeah, they're yours when they're in your hand. They're not in your hand yet.
Yeah. Mm.
My dad was 38. He died in 97, suicide. I still miss him. Sorry to hear that, Billy. Sorry to hear that, mate. It's not the government's fault. What's it on about? Yeah. This is the government's fault. We know it is.
Yeah.
It's clear the normal legal ways won't sort this. Direct action or go under. No other options. And we've been saying this for, listen, how long have we been saying this for, direct action? We tried it on the 31st of July.
I
It was
know.
going well for a week or so. And then
Mhm.
people don't want direct action, lads. I'm telling you now. And they tell you, oh, yeah, we'll do this. If you have 10,000 people in one space, you need to utilize them 10,000 people. It's no good just marching them up and down the hill and up and down the hill. Stop the country. That's it. End of story. Even if it is a Saturday, you stop everything.
Yeah, I know.
You know? James, nobody has the stomach for what needs to be done. The vast majority are happy with the status quo. I agree with you. And there's even people within the nationalist movement who are not willing to go that extra mile and do what needs to be done. There's a lot of us that will, but there's a hell of a lot more that won't, you know. So
Well, I think this is a good opportunity to play the van der Leyen video because people, this is what is coming if we do not stop. Stand up and say no.
the van der Leyen, what's this one?
To me, she's like an evil Disney queen.
Oh, she's like Cruella de Vil.
She's such a nefarious character. But listen to what she says, right? There's 3 words. Listen out to 3 words.
Is this the battle lines drawn? Yeah. Yeah.
It's just the video I only sent there this evening.
Okay, go on, I'll play it, yeah, and we'll come back.
For a new world order based on power are being drawn right now. So yes, Europe must fight for its place in the world, in which many major powers are either ambivalent or openly hostile to Europe, a world of imperial ambitions and imperial wars, a world in which dependencies are ruthlessly weaponized. And it is for all these reasons that a new Europe must emerge.
I'm sorry, what did she say? New world order? That's only a conspiracy theory.
No, yeah. Everything we say is conspiracy theories. Everything.
Europe is going to fight.
It's
really.
It's no
So
longer,
does that mean they're going to be sending our children to war? I mean,
That's
surely
exactly
we
what it
wouldn't see
means.
that as well, and our own
That's
government
exactly
trying to
what
get
it
rid of our
means.
neutrality. Surely to God, that couldn't be happening. I mean, are people going to stand by and let their children be sent off to war? And Mark, he wishes. But like, this is what I mean, right? Like, our grandparents going to stand by and let their children be sent to war and have them coming home in body bags? Is that what it's going to take for people to wake up, for the love of God? It can't be all of us speaking out. My son is 23 years old. Do you think he's going to war? Over my dead body, is he going to any war?
My son is 9. He's going nowhere. But in 9 years' time, he can be, you know.
Yeah.
I'm all for, and I am an advocate. I think all kids should go into the army for the 2 years and do the 2 years just to, you know, it puts a bit of manners on them and they know where they are. You know what I mean?
Training in that, yes.
But this lack of, no, this to stop the triple lock and they can be sent out anywhere. No, that's not going to happen here. There needs a referendum.
These wars
on
have
that.
nothing to do with us, Paul. Do you know? And
Yes,
actually,
exactly.
this if you want to play this, actually coincides well. Viktor Orban, I mean, he's just brilliant. And look what he's coming out with now as well.
All against Hungary's interests.
Yes.
I'm going to be honest with you. It's kicking in, but it's taking a couple of seconds to go in for some
But
reason.
what he's doing brilliant. Like, he is standing up for his people and his country. And he's not been dictated to by Europe. where our lackeys are yes sir, no sir, 3 bags full. You know, there's your difference.
You played it.
Az első, hogy politikai döntéseket akarnak hozni, hogy ismerjük el az ukrán-orosz háborút saját háborúként. A lengyel miniszterelnök kezdeményezte ezt, de a bizottság elnöke is támogatja. A második, hogy adjunk több pénzt ennek megfelelően Ukrajnának. A harmadik, hogy gyorsítsuk föl Ukrajnának a tagságát. És ennek a következményeként egy negyedik pedig az, hogy ne vásároljunk olajat meg gázt Oroszországtól. Ezek mind ellentétesek Magyarország érdekeivel, és ezekre nekem nemet kell mondanom. Ezt hívják itt ketrecfarcnak. Ráadásul most minden irányból támadnak, mert vannak a kollégáim, akiknek egy része nem ért velem egyet, vannak a bizottsági tisztségviselők, meg az otthoni ellenzék se. Tehát ez egy ilyen nehéz, erős nap lesz, de majd megküzdünk ezzel.
Paul, do you want to read what's underneath it, or will I? You're muted. You're still muted.
You were muted.
No, you're muted.
Am I all right?
Yeah,
Am I all right now?
No, you're okay now. Yeah, I was just saying, do you want to read out the part underneath it just to explain it, or do you want me to read it out?
Today in Copenhagen, 3 big battles lie ahead. They want to declare the Russia-Ukraine war as our own. They want to send even more money to Ukraine. They want to fast-track Ukraine's accession, which would include stopping oil and gas from Russia. All of this goes against Hungary's interests. The pressure is so strong and attacks come from all sides, but we will hold our ground. Is that what you're talking
Well, fair play to him. And he has said, like, you know, that he is considering pulling Hungary out of the EU.
But
and
he
will
has seen
not
through it.
sending any more money over to
know?
Ukraine. So, as I said, at least he's standing up for his country, unlike our lackeys.
Well, that's... Yeah, Michael John is just saying, I've been told by some people, some asleep people in Ireland, that I don't understand and I'm wrong. Even with my autism diagnosis, I can still see the truth of this here in the UK. I'm going to be honest, lads. Everyone can see what's going on. Everyone.
But I was just saying this. I
to...
was actually just saying this to a couple of people this evening. They're revealing themselves more and more with what's going on. You know, like with what's happening.
Yeah. Some gaff behind you. Yeah, I know. I wish. Maybe after you win the lotto, we might bunch of unemployed tosses, the whole lot of them. Yeah.
Hey, Judy.
Paul, I hope you're well. How are you, Judy? How's things? All good, yeah. Paul, the live chat isn't working. I can only see my comments. Okay. We don't need digital ID. If anyone can't get into the live chat, if the live chat's not working for you, send me a message to 089 203 1521. That's 089 203 1521. Yeah, and we can go from there if you can't get into the live chat. I don't know what's wrong with the live chat, to be honest with you. I can see loads of stuff coming in.
I don't know. No, I can only just see the comments you're putting up there now.
Paul, is there a limit to how much money we can spend on buying a coffee per transaction? I think you have to do one at a time. I think it's a $5. I think that's what it is. I'm not sure. But in saying that, a person bought a good few the other night. And
yeah,
fair play. I don't want to mention names, but you know who you are. Thank you very much. It's much appreciated. It really is.
But a lot of work goes into this show, Paul. It's not just we rock up at 5 to 9. A lot of work has to be prepared for this show. And like this is like we give up our time for free, like which we don't mind doing, you know?
Yeah. I was asked last week, did I get paid for this? You have a podcast, you must be getting paid for it, you know?
That's what I mean. No, we don't.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. You know? And it's great and all that. Don't get me wrong.
Okay. You see, you get to put up with my company, which is fantastic, and I get to put up with your company.
And vice versa. Yeah. Listen, I'm going to play Sheila.
Guys, I do need to get paid for this. I do.
Yeah. I'm going to play Sheila. the one from Sheila from earlier. Someone went in and did it. I'm going to do it. She's explaining everything that's going on.
Okay.
It's 6 minutes. We'll sit back, we'll watch it, and we'll come back and talk about
No
it.
problem.
Okay.
This is DC Rams, and I'm back down at Kildare Street, and I'm with the main woman for the homeless. It's Sheila, and Sheila's going to tell us a few words here and let us know what's going on.
I know I haven't been around. I broke my wrist in 3 places, but however, I'm also a survivor from the Mother and Baby Hunt, who supports the industrial institutional survivors, and supporting Mary Dunleavy Green, who's 72, Miriam Moriarty, who's 63, and Mary Donovan, who's 59, and the male is Morris Patton O'Connor, 59. I mean, all they requested for is a HIA card and the government contributory pension.
Yeah.
And they met with Minister Helen McEntee in Buswells last Monday, thinking that, you know, everything would work
There might be a
out.
bit of progress.
And we got progress. Unfortunately, Minister Helen McEntee declined and said no to the HIA card and no to the contributory government pension. I mean, these in the Irish proclamation, which says all children should be treated equally. Unfortunately, there seems to be a flaw or defect somewhere in the proclamation, which I know, you know, under Minister for Children Helen McEntee declined on this. These are Irish citizens of our country, and they deserve.
And it's going on a long time, Sheila, isn't it?
26 years. It is.
It's disgusting.
And I am so sad. I'm here now holding the fort because we need help, and nobody's coming to give us a handout.
Yeah, the rest of our lads are down outside the Dáil, outside Leinster House there.
They're down, they have to be at the Dáil, you know.
Yeah.
So somebody has to hold the fort here.
Yeah.
Now, there is Teresa Doyle O'Connor, which is great, and her husband's
Yeah.
Ollie, he's and then we have Mary Smith. Mary's sick at the moment, she can't be here, God love her.
Okay.
She's also in industrial school, she was in 2 of them, and in the Magdalen Laundries as well.
Yeah.
Mary Smith has been a rock. We've all, you know, been united together,
Yeah.
standing strong.
Shoulder
in
to shoulder, you
support,
need that, you need it.
shoulder
Yeah.
with the survivors, because I'm worried so much about them. There's 72, I mean, this is the 12th day, and the legs is getting very weak,
Yeah,
and I'm
it's not-
getting worried.
Yeah.
I really am. I'm getting so worried about them. I mean, it's a simple, it's not millions they're looking for. Just,
Well, you touched on it.
I've asked, I even rang I rang the minister's office this morning, Jim O'Callaghan. I rang the office. I said, please, you've got to do something. This is serious. These people, I said, are very ill. And I said, the 12th day.
And has anybody came out to agree, or anybody popped down?
I pulled a few TDs. Well, I don't mean pull.
Yeah.
You know, I said, hey, Sheila, because they all know me. Everyone knows me in the government.
Yeah.
They all know me. And
Everyone knows you, Sheila.
everyone knows me. The journalist, the whole lot knows me.
Yeah.
But all through different things, as you know. I do all different stuff.
Yeah.
I'm a community
A trooper.
person. I'm a person that stands up for in our community and stands up for everything.
And equality.
For equality and for
Human decency and rights.
decency and the constitutional rights of our people.
Yeah.
Which I've always stood up for everyone, you know.
Yeah.
And to me now it's appalling. I can't believe that she actually sentenced them to their death, and that's what Minister
This is McEntee.
Helen McEntee, Minister for Children, is actually doing.
Yeah. Scandal.
Something has to give here.
Yeah.
It's not millions they want. So I'm pleading, as I sit here on Kildare Street, for them to
Lives are at
resolve
stake
it.
here.
Lives are at stake here. These are lives,
Yep.
people's lives. and they're in ill health as it is.
Yeah. What's it? It's 11th day now today.
This is 12th.
12th day.
The 12th Hunger Day. Hunger for justice. And as I said, I'm proud. I'm doing everything I can. I'm calling out for things like hats, scarves.
Yeah.
I'm also a era behind Ireland, you know.
Yeah.
We're a community of people who cares about mental health, and
I know you're big with the homeless.
I'm big with for the homeless and all other issues, you know, dealing with our communities.
Yeah.
And we are pulling in strong. We're covering the whole of Ireland on issues, and I'm proud to be part of Area Behind Ireland,
Yeah.
which is the name of our community of people.
Yeah.
Who, some are nurses, some are doctors.
A group of good people in
we've a
all
group
walks of
great
life have came
people,
together.
and we've all come together now, and
So we just
for
need
the
we need
greater
more
good.
people to get on board now and to
Just
really
need
support
more
this.
people to support us and give us a handout, please. It's not money. We don't want money. We just need, say, water, gloves, hats.
And justice.
Justice. We need justice.
That's the main thing.
Justice has to prevail here.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this is what we need. So,
All right.
I'm going to say over and out for now.
Thanks very
on
much,
Kildare
Sheila.
Street.
You're a wonderful woman, and you've heard
proud
that.
to be part of
Echo
this.
this sentiment around the streets and around the counties and
Yeah.
the whole country. As this
whole
isn't right,
country
people.
is
This is
pulling
not
together
right.
for them. I want the whole country, the whole of Ireland,
Yeah, to come together.
as a Bonavera, for which I am.
Yeah.
Always will be.
All right.
Come on, Ireland.
Thanks, Sheila.
Pull together.
Chucky Airlaw.
Together. Chucky Airlaw.
All right.
Take
This is
care.
DC Rams and Sheila out at Kildare Street.
Yeah.
Thanks very much, Sheila. You're a star, you are. DC Rams out.
She's a lady, I swear to God, she
Fair
really
play to
is,
them.
like, you know. Yeah, she's lovely.
Just
Yeah,
again,
but,
highlights.
listen, if anyone's out there, I'm gonna drop in. I'll drop in tomorrow and see them, like, you know what I mean? I said I'd drop
But it
in
just
with
shows
some
what an
water
absolute
and
utter
whatever.
disgrace this government is. Just an utter disgrace.
Yeah. And that's it. A few power banks and what Anthony was coming up today with a couple of power
Power
banks.
banks and water we're looking for. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so if we get a few quid in tonight, we'll see. I'll go in and buy a couple of power banks for them tomorrow if it comes in. But there you go. Yeah, fair play to Sheila. Honestly, she does tireless work, you know what I mean? And from Ringsend, a fellow Ringsendian like Ferg, another one who wears his heart on his sleeve. Good evening, Paula. They are amazing people. Keep up the fight, guys. Yes, they really are. Judy McCrum. Oh my God, so sad at this. Yeah, it's horrendous. Like, you know what I mean? The government need to sort this. They're giving billions away to migrants, to illegal people coming into this country. Yet these people who have gone through hell
Who are
and back,
Irish.
like, you know what I mean? And who are Irish are not getting the redress and the stuff that they need to get. You know what I mean? So
I know.
yeah, this needs to be sorted. Helen McEntee, shame on you.
Exactly.
Yeah. Simon Harris, shame on you. The whole lot of you, shame on you. Stood with Sheila in Cork a few years ago. She was giving it to the lefties, I swear. I love her. Her little East Wall says no board in a hand at the time. She's a warrior. She is a warrior. She's there all the time. Yeah, all the time. Yeah, terrible to have to do this and all the migrants getting everything. Exactly. Yeah. Kevin Coyle, good evening. Good evening. Yes.
And also all the money being sent out of the country over to Ukraine because obviously, you know, Zelensky needs another mansion or another yacht. So, I mean, obviously we have to be sending money over to him.
Yeah. Yeah. Michael John Fada, John Murphy, Vinegar Hill would have been a good one. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, Popes, is it? I don't know. I'm just getting a text in there. Hang on, let me see there. Hi, I can only see comments and Jane Doe for some reason. Weird. Thanks, John. No problem, John. Well, if you want something to say, just send it in there and I'll have a look at this. What's this? The Calergy plan, the Calergy plan. Oh, I can see them bleeding shots coming through the window already, lads. You know what I mean? But let's see, will it come up now in a minute? It's taking a while to come up. But yeah, let's see. Watch the full video. Oh. That's taking ages to come up there. Yeah. So I won't go with that. Change out, maybe. Like, I can see everyone's comments there. I'm confused. Why won't you monetize your channel? It would be an income. Okay, I didn't think I had enough in it, and I didn't think I had enough followers, and I thought you had to be up to 1,000 to be monetized, and I don't know. I'll look into it tomorrow. But if you can help in any way, send me a message there on 0892031521 and let me know how I do it, and I'll go in and do it later on after the show. No problem. So thanks for that. Fair play to you, Misguided, yeah. The corruption in the Catholic Church goes back to at least the beginning of the 19th century. Yeah, but at least there was no abortions or anything in this country because of the Catholic Church. And they made sure they wiped that out before the abortion referendum, lads. So,
of course.
Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Yeah. What's this video? Let me see. I got a video sent to me earlier. The two grannies running. Did you see it? Did you not see
Don't think
it?
so until I see it.
Yeah. Show you now. Just someone sent it to me. AI generated thing. It's the Simon Harris or something that was sent to.
Oh, right. Okay.
Bringing black and
There you
brown
go.
people, infiltrating Europe with black and brown people who share no cultural similarities to the ethnic populations.
It's them two getting chased by the old.
he was
that's all
designed-
it is. But,
Hey, Barry. You've gone all fuzzy.
I've gone fuzzy.
No, you're okay now. I didn't hear about that, Barry, actually. Yeah, there's a load of static. Yeah. No, it's still static.
What?
There's still static.
Now, is it?
Yeah, you're not. Are you messing around with something there?
No.
No, it's gone back to normal now.
It's gone back to normal. Okay. Well, let me just have a look at this and see. Can I? This is the letter. Yeah, I'm just going to share this here now. This is from a mother in Coolock. Okay. This was from the other day. Okay, this was sent in, and
share no
there
cultural
that is there. Okay.
similarities to the
So I'm just going to
ethnic
read this out
populations.
here. A Dublin mother threatened with
he was a
eviction for
Zionist
flying
as well,
a tricolour.
and he
A mother
was
in
part
Coolock
of
received
this
a letter
plan.
threatening eviction.
and now it's
Oh, there's
really amazing to
sound
read
over.
There's what?
transpose
There's somebody else talking.
today and what's happening today. And I don't distinguish between.
There's somebody else
You
talking.
see, they have a long plan, and I'm sure
Is
you.
there another video playing?
Kalergi was
No,
a
not that I know
diplomat.
Kalergi.
He was half Japanese, I understand.
Is that gone now?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I did pull up a video there. Someone sent on to me and it didn't load, and then it must have loaded there. So sorry about that. Right, a Dublin mother threatened with eviction for flying a tricolour. A mother in Coolock received a letter threatening eviction if she did not remove the tricolour from the exterior of her home. Clwyd Housing stated they will visit the property to ensure that this breach of tenancy has been remedied. So here we are here. Private and confidential, 26th
Antisocial
of
behaviour. My
Antisocial,
God. Because she put
antisocial
up the
behaviour.
tricolour.
I am writing regarding your tenancy with us. You have breached your tenancy obligations by hanging a flag from a duplex unit. We contacted you about this breach on the 12th of September. You must not place any sign, poster, or items which can be seen from the outside. We take all breaches of tenancy seriously. You may not engage in any further behaviour that breaches your tenancy agreement, and you must take action to remedy this breach by 6th of October 2025. I will visit the property to ensure that the breach of tenancy has been remedied. If we become aware of any further breaches in the next 3 months, we'll have to consider your further action on your tenancy. If you wish to discuss this matter, contact me on blah de blah. Yours sincerely, leading your way. Yeah, that's it there.
So never mind that she's not trashing the place, she's not selling drugs from the place, she's not murdering anyone in it. She just put up an Irish flag. My God.
That's all she done. That's all she done.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. An Irish flag. That's it. But that's Clúid Housing for you. They're one of the NGOs that look after nearly everyone. You know what I mean? That's it. And if you're in the system and you're with Clúid Housing, you have to abide. I put up a post on this thing the other day and I said, has these tenants, you know what I mean? I'll tell you, I'm going to actually put it up there just to see what I said. No, let me just see. Yeah. So what I posted was, have Clúid sent letters to all the people flying Palestinian and Ukrainian flags on their houses. I'd fight this one till the end, and I would fight this one till the end. It's in the Constitution. It's in the Constitution that you can, you know what I mean? You can fly flags or whatever you want. You know what I mean? It is.
I know.
I actually have it here. I'm going to put that up as well. And let me just, just bear with me there. I'll share this one. This is in the Constitution. So if any of them say anything to you, this is what you tell them. The Irish tricolour is protected by the Constitution. Know your rights. Stand by the national flag. Article 7 of Bunrock na Héireann, the Irish Constitution states, the national flag is the tricolour of green, white and orange. This is not symbolic, it is legal fact. The Irish tricolour is constitutionally protected. Any attempt to ban, remove or criminalise the display of our national flag is not just unjustified, it is unconstitutional. You have the right to express your national identity publicly. You have the right to fly your national flag without intimidation. You have the right to stand up against unlawful censorship or political overreach. Raising our flag is not a hate crime, it is a constitutional right. Attempts to suppress the Irish flag in public spaces violate Article 7. The national flag is the tricolour. Article 46.1, right to freedom of expression and the democratic will of the Irish people. Let no politician rewrite your identity. Defend your heritage lawfully. There you go. So you can put that in your pipe and smoke it. Okay?
Yeah.
There you go. That's it. Now, young people and children are now realising they face everyone is facing a bleak future. Fuzzy was he Paul? Yeah, somebody said it was a bit fuzzy. Yeah, go into your go into your YouTube live studio, go to where it says monetization, click on that. It has a few requirements, I think 3. Once you meet them, then it should be good to go. Thank you very much, Kevin. Good man.
Cheers, Kevin.
Fair play to you, mate. Tin. Grand job. Oh, it's grand now, Paul. Everything is working now. Paul makes enough from OnlyFans.
Yeah. all the older ladies that fancy him.
Yeah.
They're even getting over barriers to come after him.
Yeah. Sign up, super chats, paid messages, ads, videos, etc.
Actually, if we do get extra money, and I think we need to hire security for you, Paul, just for your own safety.
I don't know, let them get at me. I don't mind. I'm not one to run away. I'm not one to shy. You know what I mean? I'm grand. I don't mind taking one for the team. You have over 5k on YouTube. You only need 1k to be monetized. 100,000 viewers, you will be able to get super chats too. Please do look into it. It's all in YouTube channel information. Okay, thank you very much. Fair play to you. I will look into that. I will, definitely. Oh God. Okay, Orla, I have a couple more videos there. I tell you what I'm going to go with.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with. I was sent in a video from the Spoil Your Vote. Okay, I'm going to play this Spoil Your Vote. It was actually, I seen Ferg put this up today. I personally will not be engaging or participating in a rigged system designed to keep oppressive elites built firmly on the neck of the working class, to tax us out of existence while we endure a manufactured cost of living crisis. These political parasites get richer and richer off the blood, sweat, and tears and misery of our people. Okay, I'm going to play this. Okay, and we'll read the other thing in a minute. Did I pull it? Did I even pull it down here? Don't say I didn't. No, I didn't. Yeah, no, I didn't pull it down. I'll pull it. It's on its way, but don't worry, it's on its way. But yeah, the Spoil Your Vote. What do you think of the Spoil Your Vote?
Well, I've said it all along, and I'm doing it. So
I'm doing it as well. And I think everyone should take a picture of their vote after they spoil it, so as they have it on record.
Yeah.
Yeah. A couple of 100,000 spoiled votes that they tried to hide.
And it will cause a huge problem as well, because it's a pain in the arse them having to count all the spoiled votes as well. So, yeah. Well, I mean,
that's their job, isn't it?
There's no one to vote for. You know, you're not voting for two stooges and a communist.
Yeah, now you have it. We're up to 700 there, people. Keep sharing it out there. And if you
and
can,
as I said the other day, I got a photograph of Heather Humphrey's poster, and underneath it said, "A president for all." On my poster, it said, "Ireland matters." So that just summarizes what she thinks of the country. And then they were on Virgin Media the other night, and all they were talking about, or the majority of the time they're talking about, was Gaza. Never mind Ireland, never mind everything that's going on here. Sure, who cares about Ireland? Let's worry about every other country in the world. So it just shows that's why these people are on the ballot paper, and not Maria Steen or Nick Delahanty.
Now you have it. Yeah, now you have it. Like, let's be honest, McGregor was never getting on it. Come on.
He wasn't.
You know what I mean? That was all smoke and mirrors, that was, you know what I mean? But there's an awful lot of shit going on in the background now, isn't there? At this moment in time. I'm not going to talk about it. We'll talk about it Sunday night, I think, because I'd say there'll be a lot more coming before Sunday. What do you think?
I don't even listen to it anymore.
I know you don't, but it's getting sent to me day and night, you know what I mean? So, yeah.
I better things to be doing and worry about them.
You could be earning over 3K a month. $3 grand. Seriously? Jesus Christ, I could retire on that. Yeah, that'd be handy for me now. Will I have to give up my labour? Leave it with me, Miss Goyden. I'll have a look.
Right, do you want to start firing up a few more videos?
Is this a council house? This is what I'm doing. I'm going to play this one here. That Spoil Your Vote.
Yes, some of them are council houses, yes.
Yeah. Is this account? Yeah, they are council houses, yes. I'm going to play this Spoil Your Vote. Okay. This is the reason why you should spoil your vote, because this is all a scam. This is not voting. This is not elections. This is selections. Have a listen to this.
Local authorities across the country have more people on their election register than there are people eligible to vote. The Electoral Commission says it's deeply concerned about legacy accuracy surrounding the multiple electoral databases, meaning there are potentially hundreds of thousands of duplicate names.
Rather than having a single centralised register, there are currently 31 separate registers across the local authorities. And apart from the 4 Dublin local authorities, the registers aren't linked, meaning lots of duplication and a system riddled with inaccuracies.
Everybody who's eligible to vote should be on the electoral register, and the details we have for them should be accurate, and they should only be on the register once. We are deeply concerned at the state of the registers right now, but we are satisfied that there is a plan in place to really enhance the integrity of the registers in advance of the next electoral cycle in 2029.
11 local authorities have more people registered Then there are eligible to vote, with significant numbers of people who have died, emigrated, or simply moved to a different local authority on the register. But the Commission says it's very difficult to tell just how many duplicates there are.
We're not able to put a figure on it because we don't know the registration rate, because we don't know the level of accuracy.
Worried about it. And what he said was this. He said, you know, we had an election last year, which was November of 2024 in Ireland. We had an election last year and people went to the ballot box and people voted. And whether you like it or not, we're what the people wanted. That's what the ballot box said, right? But again, you know, people have called that into question. Okay, some people have said, okay, just people didn't turn out, like it or not. People voted along traditional lines. The government got back in. There's no real nationalist anti-government presence in the dollar anywhere else. So just suck it up and accept that. It's becoming increasingly difficult to marry that up with, for example, what you saw. Again, I'm referring to Saturday because it was such a huge event. And you had 50, in my opinion, 50 to 100,000 people on one side of the street. And you had, you know, from what I could see, 200 to 300 on the other side, government-funded, NGO-funded lefty loonies, okay? And when you look at it from above, you know, they had drone footage up. You look at it from above, you think to yourself, that little group in the sheep pen, you know, penned in outside the GPO, that little group represents the majority. And that huge group represents the minority. Something just doesn't quite add up with that.
It's not adding up. Come here, even I ran for the local elections here last June, as did a few others, like, but nothing added. I'm not joking. Like, there was a person I know from school, a chap that I used to go to school with, and he actually works at the area that down, right, for the county council. And he's covered elections, doing the counting and all at the centres, the whole lot. He turned around to me privately, and he told me, Ferg, I'm telling you here now, everyone's saying it. Never seen the carry on like it. In all the years doing this, what they done last year, moving ballots out to Western Airport, there was bags of ballots left unattended by security. It didn't add up at all. And as I always say, Rick, fraud vitiates everything. And this is all going to come back on them. And now it is, like Simon Harris, he got in something like that the last time. But then he sails through, like, and he wins the whole thing outright last year. It's just not adding up. You had the worst campaign, absolutely worst run up of a campaign ever. And they're trying to say he ran away with the votes. It's not adding up, mate. It's not adding up at all.
It's not.
There's no one voting for this nightmare. These clowns. I'm not joking. They were absolutely selected, not elected.
But I'm sure you can look at yourself in the eye in the mirror and say, you know what? I've got my flaws. I'm not perfect either, but at least I'm trying to do what's right for this generation. And more importantly, I would say, for my kids.
Exactly. That's what it's all about. The future generations, the children now and the future generations to come. These absolute monsters, they were selected, not elected.
Yeah.
No one's voting for this absolute nightmare. Simple as that. They're all controlled, they're corrupt, they're compromised, in my eyes, every one of them. Because there's no way that you go and do this to your own country and your own people unless someone had you over the barrel to do it. Or you're getting what you've been. I'd love to know what they've been promised to actually do this. And including the Gardaí, the whole lot involved in this, right? To leave your family name as a name of being a traitor to this country. I tell you, there's not enough money in the world that I could be paid to do that. I'd rather starve than turn on my own people and sell out my own country. That's being honest. So all these greedy, absolute pigs, they'll all be brought to task. I'm telling you here now, there's no way they'll be stripped of all their assets, all their ill-gotten gains, and they'll pay for what they've done to this country and their people.
Well said, Ferg. Well said. But yeah, that's exactly why you need to spoil your vote. I also ran in them elections, and I saw things, and we have the proof on all that what happened here. You know what I mean? And it's going to go to the relevant people to try and get this sorted. But selection, not election. You know what I mean? And you're told who you can vote for now. There's only 3. 3 clowns in my book. You know what I mean? Honestly,
No,
one
2 stooges and
fighting
a
for
communist.
Gaza. The what?
2 stooges and a communist.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is. Yeah. What's this one here? To make children think they are gay is a tyranny. Yeah. Well, there's an awful lot more now than there was years ago because they're normalizing everything. You know what I mean? That's what they're doing. And listen, there's no problem. If a child is gay, a child is gay. You can get over that. You know what I mean? But this lark of telling kids they can become a woman and this bullshit.
Or a cat,
that's
or
not
a
happening.
dog, or a
That's not
tree, or
happening.
whatever notion they take
Yeah.
is ridiculous. Yeah.
I asked the kids last week what was going on in the school and was there any of this stuff coming in, and they said no, not in their school. So
Not at the
their
moment,
school is
it's
a
only
good
early.
school. Not at the moment. And the headmaster is a good man. And I spoke to him on umpteen occasions. He's a good man. So I don't think he will either. You know what I mean? So, but then again, they'll tell you their hands are tied then. You know what I mean? That they have to do it. And if they don't do it, they don't get the funding and they don't get the this and they don't get it. That's how they do it. They stop you getting funding. And that's how it works, you know? So, yeah. We're up to 800 there, people. Fair play.
Nice.
You keep sharing there. Yeah, that's great. 800. Yeah, I just want to share that picture from last week. This was from the March for Jesus. I just want to, I'd say that's Irish Mammy sending me that. So I'll just put that picture up there. This was from last Saturday. Do you remember this? This was great.
Oh, very
If you
good.
know anyone in there, there you go. That's it. He's a famous now. You're all over the internet. Because we're all over the internet anyway. Yeah. So there you go, everyone. Okay. So, yeah. That was from last Saturday, and I heard it was brilliant. I'm getting messages here. Like, fuck. Who's texting me? Oh. It's always the same when you're on the show. Am I starting to phase out or something here?
No.
Can see that happening. No. Okay. So, yeah. The flags. Okay. We're talking about the flags here. Okay. A lady just sent me in a video there as well of, it's 9 minutes long, lunatic stealing flags. It's very long, so I'll cut it and I'll probably play it on Sunday night. I'll cut it down a bit. You know what I mean? I won't get a chance to cut it down. But I'm going to just play this here. This is 6 minutes long. Okay, this is from the Claire Bourne show today, an RTE reporter going out and talking to people in Kells about the flags in Kells. And she doesn't get the reaction that she's looking for. And she keeps pushing and pushing and pushing for the reaction. So have a listen to this. It's a few minutes long, but it's very good. It's worth it. So we play this and we'll come back.
How'd you feel about them?
I don't mind.
Proud?
Proud to be Irish.
Proud.
Why wouldn't you be?
Some people have said that there is kind of a maybe messaging behind those flags and anti-immigrant sentiment. Just how do you feel about that?
I think that's just ridiculous. I think we have no voice against the government, so I think the flags are our voice. We're just been walked over in Ireland.
In what regard?
Every regard. In every way, shape and form. Everywhere you look.
So you see the flag then as a symbol of protest?
I see the flag as a symbol that we want our country back.
I have, yeah.
How do you feel about it?
I don't think it's appropriate, really.
What do you feel is not appropriate about it?
Well, if people want to hang flags, they're quite entitled to do so around their own property, but not on the public road.
Do you think there's a particular sentiment behind the putting up flags in that manner?
There probably is. Yeah.
What is it, do you think?
I wouldn't like to say.
Yes, I have.
How do you feel about them?
I don't see a problem with them, to be totally honest. It's where we live. It's Ireland, so I actually think it brightens up the place, to be totally honest with you.
Some people have said that erecting flags like that might be trying to express anti-migrant sentiment. Does that bother you?
Not particularly. You're in Ireland, so that's our flag. I don't understand there's a problem with it. You go up to north and they have all their flags flying on the pole, so why can't we do the same?
The Irish flag is something to be proud of, but not being used in the way it's being used as against immigration and stuff like that. Because if you go into any of the hospitals, they're all foreign nationals that are working in these hospitals and all this, And I have been in the hospital there a few weeks ago, right? And there was a woman there abusing the Philippine nurses, and it's disgusting. And I think what the Irish flag stands for is a lot better than what they're using it for.
Well, there's a real mix of views there, Maura. So who else did you speak to, Maura?
I actually spoke to some migrants who are living in Kells and asked them how they felt about the flags being put up.
I think I have, yeah.
Does it bother you?
Not at all, no.
Can I ask, are you a migrant to Ireland?
Yes, I am.
Some people have said that putting up flags like that is expressing anti-migrant sentiment. Have you picked up on that at all?
No, not at all. No, I think Ireland is welcoming. I felt very good coming here, and no, I don't think so.
I did notice that yesterday, yes, indeed.
How do you feel about it?
I feel great. Why not? It's a pride.
Some people have suggested that it's maybe possibly anti-migrant sentiment in erecting those flags.
I don't see anywhere. It's just a flag.
And are you Irish yourself?
Not yet.
So you're not bothered by the flags?
No, I'm not. I'm an immigrant. But yes, I have not seen anything else than the flags. I can't be against that. It's a flag. It's a nation flag, so if it's up there, well, there are a couple of occasions you have to put a flag. So that doesn't mean that's anti-immigration.
Doesn't see a problem with it. The other question that people are asking about all of this is this allowed? Are you permitted to do this?
Okay, so a spokesperson for Meath County Council said all the circumstances of the matter in Kells are being reviewed by the local authority. They also said that the council is not in a position to provide advice or clarity on any legal point on the erection of the flags in these circumstances. Earlier this month, Labour councillor Dara Moriarty asked Dublin City Council for its policy on the erection of flags. Dublin City Council said it is aware of the concerns expressed by both elected members as well as members of local communities and residents groups regarding the proliferation of the national flag being hung across particular areas of the city. It said it is taking the matter seriously and that it is a sensitive issue which requires a considered response from all stakeholders. It suggested that a comprehensive risk assessment of the situation should be carried out, and local authority area managers are now meeting with senior Gardaí representatives on the matter. Local groups will be also contacted to discuss the issue before any decisions are taken on the best way to proceed. At the same time, DCC will also engage with local elected members to see their input in finding a resolution. And actually, while I was down at one of the roundabouts filming footage of the flags, a woman approached me and she told me she was a supporter of the flags and did not want them to be removed. Now, some listeners may find what she is saying very offensive, but I wanted to play it to clearly show what her thinking is behind in supporting the tricolour being put up in this manner.
Yeah, I think it's great to see the flags in the town. It's a symbol of unity among the Irish people, not just the Irish people, the normal working class people that are struggling to make ends meet every day. People living in the car parks because they've no place to rent, no place to live, going to the gym to have a wash, going to work then. It's not a normal life, and this is uniting against the government of Ireland. We've had enough. We really have. Everybody that's working and living in Ireland, we've had enough. You're getting these freeloaders coming in and getting everything handed to them, and we're not getting nothing, and we're struggling. And this is a symbol of unity amongst everyone, and these flags will stay up. They're not going anywhere.
Some people are uncomfortable with the Irish flag being used to represent an anti-migrant mentality. Just how do you feel about that?
Yeah, there's no anti-migrant mentality. It's people have had enough with these men coming in to the countries. They're just being put in ridiculous circumstances in small little towns, and it's scaring people. Like, you see the crime rates have risen because of it. There's all that to back that up. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it's not about racism, it's about Irish. When was the Irish flag ever racist? Do you know what I mean?
Has the crime rate in Kells gone up in recent years?
Well, there's not been any migrants put in here as of yet, that big group, because we fought it, so they won't be here.
All right, that's the views of one person there who you spoke to at one of the roundabouts where the flag...
No, yeah.
Well, there
was only one
person pushing an agenda there.
Yeah.
Like, how many
Yeah.
times did you have to repeat yourself over and over again?
Exactly,
You know,
but
does
that's what
anybody
they
have
do.
a problem going over to France and seeing the French flag or the Italian flag
No.
or the German flag or the Swiss flag or any other flag? No.
No,
This is our
nobody.
flag, our country. If you don't like it,
This is what they're doing. This is what they're doing. Like, fair play to Andy Quirk. Andy Quirk came up with this months ago or last
he
year.
did.
And fair play to Andy. Andy is he has put thousands upon thousands, probably tens of thousands in now at this stage out of his own pocket. You know, so fair play to Andy. Fair play to you, mate. I'm sure you'll have more ready for Saturday again. There's another one on Saturday I'll put it up now in the next few minutes. There's a march, a protest on Saturday from Connolly Station up as far as the GPO. So please, people, if you're in town, in you go. And also
And
the one in Cork then
and the
on the
weekend
11th.
after, we've got Cork.
We have Cork then on the 11th of October. Yeah, that's Saturday week. So please, people, if you can make it to Cork, please do. They're trying to paint this as a racist rally and a racist this and a racist that, and don't let them paint it as that. People, come out, show yourself with your flags and your county colours, and show them in Cork as well.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly.
That's it. Or Irish bars throughout the world attract everyone. If they didn't hang the flag, they wouldn't attract anyone. Exactly.
Yeah.
And this is not about being racist or about being anything. This is letting the government know. As they said on that video there that I played a few minutes ago, you seen on the 26th of April, there's nearly 100,000 people there, 50,000, 100,000, it doesn't matter. But you could see the difference, the gulf in the size of the majority. Apparently, the majority, they were in a little pen, a little sheep pen. You know what I mean? They all need their laptops checked as well. All them dirty outfits that was there with their LGBT boards and flags and the whole lot. So they all need to be checked as well, guards. So, but as he said, that's the majority. Now, if we can get 100,000, like them 100,000 people voted for one of us, you know what I mean? They did. They didn't vote for anyone else.
If they go out now and vote vote, we'll say spoil the vote and put down Maria Steen on it, that's sending a massive message to the government.
Mousy is covering it, Paul. I like your new extension in the background, Paul. Yeah, so do I. John Malloy, good evening. Yeah, did
Hey,
somebody
John, how are you?
or something from John Malloy there? Hang on. This there it is there. Okay. Let me just play that there. Did I download that? Did I? See. Yeah, I already have it there. Lockdown. Okay, let's go in here. Okay. Let me just play this here. This is the lockdown on the 25th from 12 noon. Lads, I hope it works out for you. I've tried it. People just don't want to get on board with these things, but I will push this as far as I can, lads. I really will. I've no problem with that. You know I haven't. I'm going to push anyone's protests or anyone's marches. But there you go. National lockdown. I'm going to play it there. National lockdown, October 25th from 12 noon.
From
to
12
highlight
noon.
cost of living, housing crisis, free
Every
speech,
town,
government
every
tyranny,
village, and every
Dublin,
city
Cork, Waterford, Limerick,
in
Sligo,
Ireland is
Belfast,
coming together
Listowel, Ballina,
in a
and
show
New
of
Ross.
support
You can make it there, people.
and a show
Please
of
do, and
unity.
block the roads, block
And
everything.
we're taking our democracy back.
Yeah. A couple of seconds more on this. So, yeah, fair play to everyone. If you can get out in all them places, please do. I'll try and get out in Dublin as well. Risen people, the national lockdown, October 25th, 12 p.m. For too long, the people have wanted us to really go and watch the train wreck. Yeah, hang on. I'm going to pause that. For too long, the Irish people have stood by idly and watched the train wreck that is our corrupt government making decisions and pass bills and laws that have disastrous effects, not only on us as a nation, but also on our culture and our children's futures. Housing crisis, cost of living crisis, healthcare crisis, homelessness crisis, digital currency ID, hate speech, free speech laws, and migration. Every town and city coming together in unity and solidarity. We will no longer take this lying down. And please, people, if you can, make sure you get out and help this. Get on board with this. I think John Malloy has done this or organised this. I don't know. Contact John and please, everyone get out there and sort this out. Thank you very much. National lockdown, 25th of October. John Malloy, good evening. Good evening. Mousy is covering this. Was in Rome at the weekend. All Italian flags.
Yeah, we should, like any country you go to has all their flags flying. You know, this is just the stupid government agenda as per usual, like, you know.
Yeah, does anyone know the truth of what's going on in Italy? The country is on a national strike. I don't know, to be honest with you. I've heard nothing. Paris is a disaster. Have you ever had Noel McConnell on your show? Yes,
we featured him,
a
featured him there a while ago. Yeah.
I know, but he's been on it with me. Like last year, Noel hosted the show with me. Yeah. And he put it out on his own show the same. It was like a dual broadcast, you know what I mean? Yeah, Noel's a good one. I like Noel. Noel's a good man. Yeah.
Do you want to play? There's a couple of videos in relation to Italy and things like that, just to show what's going on in those places. Italy and what were they labelled under? The ones way up the top. America, Call a Prayer. The UK, Machete.
Yeah, I have that.
And that girl followed home in France, just to show what's going on. Because we've stuff on excess deaths later on to talk about.
Okay, we're going to play this here now.
شيخان ميتا يا الرز بالرمان باب وسلمان نمبر 1 الله اكبر شوف فاتيكان هيروشيما ماروكو الجيري لا تونيزي شتات فاس ايطالي جيم اوفر فاك سيستم انرجي ميلوني ماذا فك فرانس
Why are these people into Europe?
6 bit power energy
Girls walk past 6, yeah. Same question I always ask. Why are we accepting these people into Europe? He says, fuck the system. He says, long live Algeria. And he starts saying sex as a group of white women passing. What benefit is it to Italy?
Exactly. How are they contributing to the country? Are they working or paying paying taxes? I highly doubt it. Just there to cause trouble, you know? But yet they're all supposed to be doctors and engineers. It's absolutely ridiculous. Carry on.
And then we have, I'm going to go with the UK Machete. That's only a couple of seconds.
This. Yeah, out for a walk. Like,
just out walking with a machete.
Out walking with a machete in the middle of the day. Like, and there's nothing wrong with that. Obviously, he's a doctor.
Yeah,
it's just ridiculous.
But it's happening too. It's happening every day, twice a day now. You know what I mean? It really is.
And then this is the one now where the girl followed home in France. This is becoming really regular now. It happened in Dublin. It's happening in the UK. It's happening in America. Like, this is actually getting quite scary now.
Yeah, it's happening. It's happening everywhere.
It's Michael McCarthy again. If you're on X or Facebook, follow Michael. He's excellent.
Right, we play this here now and we'll come back.
Watch this. A man is following this, look at this, following this woman back to her house.
Oui, c'est bon, merci, bonne soirée. Non, je veux pas parler. Allez, bonne soirée.
Look at him.
Non.
Tries to come in.
Je sais pas c'est qui. C'est qui? Mais je sais pas. Wesh. Mais bouge. Ah, je vais craquer. Non, mais non, pars.
Look at him.
Vas-y, s'il te plaît. Tu peux, non.
What saved this girl is there's another girl inside and he sees her.
Non, pars, s'il te plaît.
So now he doesn't know what to do.
C'est genre, je te connais pas, tu pars, t'habites là, ici? Tu peux partir, tu pars, sinon j'appelle le propriétaire.
If she was on her own, I've no doubt in my mind he'd have pushed through.
Non, j'appelle le propriétaire. J'appelle le propriétaire. Non, tu demandes pas un service, tu rentres pas dans un homme comme ça. Donc je te demande genre, tu demandes pas. Il faut que j'appelle quelqu'un. Oui, mais oui. Oui, mais non, on peut pas. On n'a pas de connexion, d'accord? S'il te plaît, pars, sinon j'appelle tout de suite le propriétaire. Tu peux partir, s'il te plaît? Viens.
If that other girl wasn't in there, Who knows what could have happened to her? Girls are very agreeable. They'll laugh out of nervousness. First of all, they shouldn't have to deal with this. This is a result of open borders. These people shouldn't be here. But as long as you keep voting for the people allowing it, it's going to get worse and worse. And it might happen to someone you know one day. Get behind remigration. Get behind the idea of sending these people home. Get behind Europe for Europeans.
And he's right. If she was on her own, he could have pushed his way in, and God knows what could have happened. But this is happening more and more and more. Like, it's even happening in Dublin, where they're going to people's houses. Remember there was another video we watched where this guy came to a house and he was looking to come in to wash his face. Like, this is just madness.
It's happening everywhere. But people aren't awake to this. People need to wake up to this. This is going to happen. Listen, people leave their kids in the house on their own when they shoot at the shops and the whole lot. I've seen it happen, and I know people who do it. You know what I mean? I've probably been guilty once or twice myself doing it. You're in the area, you'll fly out, but these people are knocking on your door. You don't know who these people are.
Make sure your doors are locked.
They're working for air, they're working for gas, they're working for the whole lot. Like, you know what I mean? And if they see an opportunity, they will be in there like a light. Trust me.
Yeah.
So people, you need to be vigilant. You know what I mean? You need to be vigilant. I'm missing loads of stuff here. Sarah Herty. But sure, like Orla, I've sent you the videos of the dirty fucks beside you here now, and then to hear this evening from the new landlord, the guy below in the shop, vape, was arrested. Oh, Jesus, no. Is that down where you are, Sarah? Sorry to hear that.
No, it's over in Kerry.
Oh, it's in Kerry, is it?
No, there was a guy arrested for trying to abduct a woman, foreign man.
Yeah. That was sent to me earlier as well. People don't understand the danger of these scumbags. I'm telling you, Daniel, people don't understand. That's just the problem. You know what I mean?
But they're taking over everything. Like that's what I mean. That's why when you play the video, it says America Call of Prayer. And then underneath it, there's one with Sherlock Holmes, because the two of them tie in together. They're only 24 seconds and less than a minute.
I have the American call the
like, imagine this. Do you know what? This sound actually fills me with dread. And this is over in America. I think it's Minnesota it was over. They have to listen to this.
Minnesota is riddled with Muslims. Yeah. Riddled.
The music. To me, it's like just this noise of dread. Like it's really like, I don't know, like a bomb scare or something going off, isn't it? The music. I don't like it all. And then the Sherlock Holmes ones is underneath that.
What was the Sherlock Holmes one?
It's TikTok.
TikTok.
Yeah.
Okay. No. That's not the church one. No.
Yeah. It's not, it's outside the church. One, yeah. This is over in Vienna.
In Vienna, yeah. Let me just pull this over here. It's an ancient church.
But again, this is what's going on all over in Europe. You know, there's more and more churches been damaged and vandalized and set on fire, and there cannot be that many electrical faults. So who's doing it? These are all Catholic churches.
Yes. Let me turn on the sound on this. This TikTok acts up, I tell you.
I thought I had them recorded, actually.
No, it's not. It was TikTok, and it won't let me pull it down.
It's no sound.
Me off. I've got to do this quick because it's not very safe, guys. I'm in Vienna, and if you're a Christian, it's going to really piss you off, as it's pissed me off. I've got to do this quick because it's not very safe for me. But what you've got behind me here is called the Church of St. Anthony. It's an old Christian church here in Vienna. And then when you've got behind me this way, as you can see, is swarms and swarms of military-aged Muslim men. You go around here and it's the exact same story. Absolutely everywhere. And the whole entire thing, watch this, has been desecrated the whole way around back to front. The whole entire way around. I'm getting a lot of dirty looks. I gotta get my fucking ass out of here.
And
That's
you can
crazy,
clearly
isn't
see
it?
what the writing is. You can see what language it is.
Yeah.
And this is happening more and more all over Europe. They're trying to destroy Christianity.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's everywhere, isn't it? Everywhere. Janie Mac. But, I'm just looking at what we have there. We haven't got very many left there to play. So
There's two videos in relation to housing. One's under housing and the other one's under homeless figures.
I'll play the housing one first. We'll come back.
Population we've had since 1846 or something like that. The last 3 years, the population has grown by over 100,000 a year. So 300,000 people are now living in this country in the last 3 years that were not before. And yet we're building houses at a rate of 35,000 a year. 35,000 houses a year. What's that in 3 years? 105,000. Go and do the maths on that. That's 200,000 houses short of where we need to be in just the last 3 years alone. That to me pushes the obvious question. Well, what is going to happen? Prices are just going to keep on getting pushed up by this kind of demand and this lack of supply. Savills, they went and they did this research on the number of properties that were being listed on Daft, and they said that there was only an average of 5.9 homes available to rent for every 10,000 people living in the country. Have a think about that. 10,000 people and just below 6 homes to rent for everyone. Again, what's driving up rents is the fact that there are so few homes to rent.
There's no homes to rent. I was looking here.
Because we have too much demand and not enough supply.
Yeah.
And actually, there's a good, see the screenshot there in relation to the apprenticeships. I thought that was actually quite interesting. Somebody put it up on my Facebook. It says apprenticeship reality check.
No, I've excess mortality. I'm looking at.
No, here, look. That's what it looks like, Alan. It's above the homeless figures where the woman's the video of the woman with the map of Ireland behind her.
Yeah, I have it there. This is a Irish apprentice weekly income 250. Weekly cost, rent 200, food 75, car insurance, tax, NCT 80 quid, manual handling paid, leftover, often very little or nothing. A migrant apprentice, weekly income, work 250, state support 133, total 383, rent free, food free, travel free, manual handling, safe pass courses free, leftover 383.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go, people. Look at that.
Says it all.
I'll make that a bit bigger just so you can see it there. Look, an apprentice reality check. This is what an Irish apprentice gets. Look. 250 out of that 250. 325. 355 comes out of that. 355 comes out of 250. How that happens is beyond me, like, you know what I mean? But this is what they do. Like, they tell you to pay 250 and you only get 244, you know what I mean? So how are you supposed to manage that, you know? But there you go.
Yeah,
it's
I know.
Disgraceful, isn't it? It really is. Kids in this country are just it's no wonder they're leaving in their droves. It's no wonder they're leaving, you know. They're getting
and then this girl now, the Maria Doyle from TikTok, she's very good. She's showing the homeless figures and she has the breakdown, which I thought was very good.
Okay.
So Ireland has once again gone and broken a record for homelessness. We now have 16,350 people in emergency accommodation, and this video is going to break down those figures for you. 51% of the people that are homeless are Irish citizens. 20% of those are either in the EU or from the UK. And 29% of those are from outside of the EU. We have 5,145 children that are in emergency accommodation at the moment. You can also see here the breakdown between families and one-parent families. Next, we're going to look at the age of those that are in homeless accommodation in Ireland. So as you can see here, the highest group is those that are aged 25 to 44, which make up a total of 53.1% of those on emergency accommodation. So next we're going to look at the gender, and as you can see here, we have 60% of those on emergency accommodation are male, and we have 40% female. Adults in emergency accommodation by region, as you can see here, the majority are in Dublin.
There you go now. That's a good breakdown.
That is a good breakdown. But that's like there's about 300,000 living with their family and everything else like that people don't talk about. They all talk about the 16,500. It's the others that have nowhere to live and nowhere to stay. And like a lot of people have been left homeless because of COVID and because of falling out with families and because of this, that, and the other. And the council won't help them. You know, especially if you're an activist. You don't get help at all. Trust me. I'm telling you now. I know for a fact. Just looking there, I'm very red tonight, by the way. That's because the spotlight is shining on me, you see. That's why I'm red. There was no sun today or anything like that, you know. So, and I got my hair cut. Michael John, appreciate that. Why don't you, Michael John? But did you show the absolutely shocking video of the Irish working extra hours and jobs, if not for migrants, Díla Hearn at Díla Hearn? I didn't see it.
I didn't see that video. No, I didn't see it.
Okay, did you show the absolute shocking video of the Irish? They will have to work extra hours. Is that on the Díla Hearn Twitter? I'll have a look now. So I'll have a bow peep. See, can I find it? TikTok. I just want to play this. This thing got out today. Have you seen it?
I don't know till I see it.
This Barbie Kardashian got out today.
Oh, I saw something. I just didn't get a chance to look at it.
Oh my God, man.
What's wrong with that joke?
Waiting to hear what it says. It says it could kill people. Doesn't like.
Oh, lovely, another one. Wonderful.
Yeah, just let me share this. I'm just gonna share this and we play. Dun, 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 dun. He was released today from prison. Right. Let me just play it there.
So like I don't view myself as being a risk to the public in general, but just certain members of the public. My mother, Maria Gentile, my father, Alessio Gentile, also the governor of Limerick Prison. I don't if I can't find I don't know where my parents are, but if I can't find my parents, I will murder
Did you hear that?
Oh, so he's not a threat in general. Can somebody please call the ISPCA? I'd be very worried about that dog. My God of Almighty.
Yeah, Irish Mammy Paul, they don't know where he is going. That's breaking probation straight away. Yes, we don't know. Yeah,
poor dog. You're right.
Yeah, I have Varadka there. I want to play that. Yeah.
Oh, when they were followed down the street, is it?
Yeah, it was brilliant, I have to say. Just let me get it there. I'll pull Paul Nolan up here.
I thought he was over in America, annoying them over there. Why is he back here?
That's what I thought as well. But
he was over lecturing in colleges or something like that.
He was going to.
Yeah, he was going to be doing something with the colleges. Why is he back? We don't want him. This is what I said. It was the time Paul Murphy went over to Egypt and he was detained. We should have closed the borders then.
Yeah. Exactly. Now I'm going to play this. Fair play to Paul Nolan. Good man. We'll be back in a minute. Yeah.
You fucking sellout little traitor. Look at this fella walking around the streets. Dirty traitor, you. You're a traitor. Leo Varadkar, you traitor, you. Shouldn't be walking these streets, Leo. Look at him. You're a traitor. You're a traitor. You're a traitor.
You had 50 little kiddies over the year. That's why you had to retire.
Traitor.
Why you had to retire?
Pushing COVID vaccines on people. You're a traitor.
You're a
traitor.
Kiddies and all I heard about you.
If there was Irish people around, I'd tell them all you were here, but there's not, because you invited them all into the country. You traitor. 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 Pushing COVID vaccines and lockdowns. You're a traitor, Leo. Leo Varadkar, you traitor. Pushing lockdowns and vaccines. What about all the kids that were killed? What about all the kids missing in state care? With you and Roderick were in office. Leo Varadkar, you're a traitor, Leo. Leo Varadkar, you traitor. Leo Varadkar, you traitor. Pushing COVID vaccines and lockdowns, you traitor. Shouldn't be allowed to walk the streets. You should be locked up, you traitor.
Leo the traitor. Leo the traitor.
Look at him.
Fair to the boys.
Did you see the way he still has that stupid smirk on his face? Did you see that? Because I did. I watched that video yesterday. Well, we don't want him here. Did you not get the memo?
Window man, my friend works with the Leary County Council. Muslim family given a brand new house after arriving in Ireland 3 months ago, jumping the Irish waiting lists. The Muslim returned.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just pull this up for a minute. I got word today of, hold on, I'll just see, can I get it up here, Paul? Okay. Now, this is number one. This is Coolock. Okay, this was sent to me this evening. Yeah, this was sent to me this evening. Just let me put this up here. Just bear with me for a second. If you can see that there. Can you see that there yet?
Well, yeah. What is a planning notice, is it?
Yeah, it's a planning notice. Yeah, I'm just going to read it out there for you now. Planning notice. The Sharon Griffin, Sharon Griffin, attend to apply for permission, retention permission, outline permission, permission consequent on a grant for development of a site at 1 Coolock Drive, Dublin 17. The development consists of a subdivision of an existing house to create a part 2-story 3-bedroom house to include a single-story extension to the side in front of the existing house, with provision to alter the existing vehicular access on Coolock Drive for all associated site works. The planning application can be inspected. But yeah, this is what they're doing. They're putting this into, this is the house here. You can see I have the plans and everything here. This is the actual house, and this is what they're going to make the house, make it double again. Now, we've been told that 5 foreign men have bought this house in the last few weeks. People didn't even see it going up on the market. So I'm going to just put this back up. Sorry. And if you look on this here, the agent's address is the Northside Enterprise Centre, Bunratty Drive, Dublin 17. Why are they the agents for if this house was bought by 5? If this house was bought privately, why is the Northside Enterprise Centre, Bunratty Drive, Dublin 17, the agents for this? This is going to be iPass, people, I'm telling you now.
Oh, yeah.
These guys are probably refugees themselves. They come in here and they've been given this, and this is what will happen. They will put an extra 3-bedroom house onto that, and they'll have 20 people in there in no time at all. That's exactly what's going to happen, people. I'm telling you now. So that's the first one there. That's the existing. That's the plans that's there. And there's where they want to make it. Look. They want to go again, and then a big one on the side then as well. This will be the back. Coolock Drive, and that'll be the size of it.
Lovely.
There you go. There's the garden. There's the garden there. Look at the size of that property. Look at it. They want car parks in the back. They want this in the look, planter. They have everything there. Look, everything has been put in there. And I can bet you the government will be helping them fund this project in order to get these people in here. That house could be worth $1 million to these 5 people in the next year or so. because they could have 20 people in there. If you put 2 bunk beds in each of them bedrooms, that's going to be a 6-bedroom house. So that's 4 6s is 28. You know what I mean? That's without the downstairs. So the downstairs will be turned into bedrooms as well. So people of Coolock, look into this and get up there and have a look and see what's going on there and find out why this Northside Enterprise Centre are the agents for this. So yeah, I'll move on now from that. So yeah, if anyone knows any more, contact me on 089 203 1521. Okay. Yeah. So what were you saying we were going to go with order?
Now there's one last video of this guy called Rob over on TikTok. He's actually quite good at speaking out. The label underneath is speaking out, and then we'll finish all our videos. If you want, then we'll move on then to all the excess debt stuff.
Yeah, speaking out. Okay, let's go.
What has happened to this country? Ireland is a white European Catholic country that has went through so much to gain its independence and be the land that it is today, and now we're being replaced. And you'll say, being replaced, that sounds very racist. But if you look at population statistics, our birth rate is 1.5, and to sustain our population, it should be 2.1. But what the government seems to have done, and it seems like an agenda, is they put things in place for women to not even be able to have children anymore. They'll tell us that, oh, climate change is real, and that you should stop having kids to help the climate. But you can import hundreds and thousands of immigrants onto an already small island. By the year 2050, the Irish people will be the minority or could even be replaced. What is a land? What is a nation if it doesn't have its people? What is the Irish people anymore? The Irish media portrays it as drinking and diversity and potato crisps and chicken fillet rolls. There's more to Irish culture than that. The Irish language is dwindling. Nobody wants to learn it. The immigrants that come here, most of them don't care for the Irish language, Irish sports, Irish music. They say they don't even want to be here.
He's speaking out a good bit over on TikTok. You're muted.
I've seen his videos. Yeah, he is speaking out an awful lot. Yeah, that other
well, I mean,
black guy
is
as
he
well
going to be
speaks
classed
out
as
too.
racist?
Well, that other black guy speaks out as well about it. What's his name? Oh, he's very good. He was on one of the shows, one of the RTA shows. He's very good as well now. I tell you, he's a big follower.
Well, you
and a
see,
lot of people
the more of
listen to
them
him.
speaking out, what are they going to do? They can't turn around and call them racist, you know?
Well, this is what happened. Gavin, I saw a video of Gavin yesterday. You see Gavin getting his back fixed yesterday. Yeah, man, the foreign fella did it. Yeah, and he got a lot of stick online. Oh, look, you let a foreigner do that to you. Well, does that not show you he's not racist?
Exactly.
You know? But they're saying racist Gavin going there and doing that. Listen, I've seen Gavin getting pictures with all sorts of people and talking to all sorts of people. And all he does is get stick for it. So fair play to Gavin. Good man.
But Paul, this is not about racism. We don't have a problem with race. What we have a problem with is uncontrolled migration coming into this country and illegals who nobody knows who they are.
Yeah.
You cannot have people come into this country with God knows what criminal record. You know, nobody knows who they are, what they've done, where they're coming from. You know, like, and then again, you have to control the numbers. You cannot have mass uncontrolled migration coming into a country, any country, and especially ours because we're so small. But there's plenty of good foreign people out there as well.
Oh, I know. I'm just looking to see how they anything to pull down here.
But we're finished the videos now, so it's all the rest of it now is all your stuff to do with the excess desk, but they're all one after the other anyway.
Yeah.
So I came across a lot of these statistics a lot of them was up on Ashley O'Loughlin's page. So it I just thought it was quite interesting to see the figures coming from different countries. Again, this is something that is not spoken about on Virgin Media or RT. And there was a very good point made that, yes, if there was 24,000 road deaths in Ireland since 2021, it would be all over the social media, like all over mainstream media, right? In Ireland, there has been 24,000 excess deaths since 2021, and you're dealing with complete silence, and there's not a word about it, you know? And all the young people are dying at an alarming rate from sudden deaths, heart problems, strokes, and aggressive cancers. And again, there's no media silence over all this.
This is what's happening, isn't it? It's ridiculous. The media are silent on everything because the media are bought and paid for, you know?
But all what we're putting up now, clearly states that there is something going on. You can't deny statistics and charts. And they're all coming from Eurostat and everything like that.
I'm just looking to see that I pull down anything here to do with the... I had the Irish Git there. Let me just play the Git. I wonder, had I got the Git there? I thought I had the Git there.
Well, do you want to do the excess deaths first, and then we'll move on and do the Git?
Yeah.
And then we can finish up then.
Yeah, no problem. Orla, I need to go into you here now. Just there's a lot here, isn't there?
Yeah, but you'll fly through them the one after the other.
Yeah, no, I know.
See, I'm too good to you, Paul. I have everything lined up and ready to go.
Jeez, there's lots of shit here. Okay, that's... I didn't think there was that many now, to be honest with you. But hey, listen, what you're getting paid for.
The calls, which included bomb threats, were made on Telegram.
Okay,
Norway.
Service. You can't just ring any number you want.
The Git is playing in the background.
Confirmed contact.
What's playing in the background?
And the other people have a Telegram account. But as I also said at the time, convenient. Because they also made sure to say that Telegram offers security provisions and encryption, enabling callers to disguise their identity.
It's gone now, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. So, yeah, we're up at Norway.
Okay, Norway had no excess deaths in 2020 before vaccination was introduced. Excess deaths started to climb in March 2021, 3 months after the first vaccinations. Excess deaths in Norway remain elevated in 2025, as is the case with most highly vaccinated countries. Let's look at Lithuania, where the government tried to bribe the elderly into rolling up their sleeves. They were that desperate. Again, we see below the average mortality, quite the opposite to what we're witnessing in Ireland. Eurostat excess deaths, Lithuania. Look, September to June 25, average monthly baseline. Like they're way down compared to us. You know?
You've done that one yet?
Yeah, okay, we've done that one. You've done that twice.
This is the UK one. Or sorry, this is our one, sorry.
This is our one. Look, from 2020, it was up 21% in 2021. It was down in 2022, and it's been up. Look, it's been up ever since. Irish figures are submitted weekly by the GRO as compiled from RIP.ie, and we all know who bought RIP.ie, so we're not getting these stats the way we should be.
But look at, go back there a second. This is what I was reading out. If you just go back there, right? I think this came from Anne McCluskey. Look at 2022. Go down to the bottom. December, 25.7%.
Yeah. That's where we are.
There you go. Okay. That's 2022. The highest one in 23 was in August, 21.1%. The same in 2021, 21.1%. But you're up at 25% now. Like, this is not a word from mainstream media.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I did a thing there. Jesus, it was months ago. I don't know whether I still have it there. I'll go down and just see. No, it's not showing me. No, I had I done like a graph, and I showed you, like in 10 years' time, we'll be up at nearly 80% excess deaths. Like it'll be through the roof if it keeps going on the way it's going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and these figures are coming from the GRO.
GRO, yeah.
From RIP. So this is not just pulling figures out. This is coming from RIP. You know? So I think I got that there from Anne McCluskey. So if we keep going.
Let's compare the highest vaccinated countries in Europe to Bulgaria, one of the lowest jabbed countries in the EU. This tells us all we need to know about the toxicity of the injections and why it was wise to say no. Hang on. Why is wise not to say no? Okay. This is mortality for Bulgaria. Way down as well. Look.
Yeah.
Way down.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Look.
Now you
January
can clearly
down.
see the difference between the highly vaccinated countries and the ones that didn't take as many. Like, it's clear to see.
Waterford. Now, Waterford is the most vaccinated place in the world. Everybody in Waterford are vaccinated. Waterford, the country with the highest COVID jab uptake, also has the largest increase in excess deaths. Donegal, the county with the lowest COVID jab, has the lowest increase in excess deaths.
In excess deaths. There you go. Yeah. I think if you go on, I think I have it. I think I sent it on that chart separately.
Excess mortality rates. That's
no,
Europe.
that's what we did.
You
I sent
already
it
done
on.
that.
Yeah, I did.
Sorry, go on. Yeah, Malta is the highest vaccination rate in the EU, translating into the highest excess mortality rate in the EU.
And sorry, if you go back there, go back there a second. There's another part at the bottom with Aisling. See the way she says at the bottom, Malta, 88.4% of the population.
Of the population fully vaccinated against COVID-19 since the injections. Malta is rarely out of the top. So this is Malta. Look.
Yeah.
Look at the difference in Malta and Bulgaria.
Like, look at June. Is that June 25?
Yeah, that's this year. Yeah, June 25.
Yeah, sorry, it's hard to read on the laptop. 29.9%. But go back up there to, is it August 2024? 41.7%.
Yeah, that was August. September 24.
Jesus.
September 24, yeah.
September, sorry.
41.7.
Yeah, but even look at August. August, 38%. That is just... That must have been, I'd say, when the next round of boosters were given out.
All excess deaths have a ripple effect. They leave a mark on people who missed them. Yeah. Malta has the worst excess deaths, but the highest vaccination.
But the two, coincide with each other. Yeah.
Yeah, and there you go as well as that big boss thing said, not all deaths are on RIP now since they start charging
€100. I know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
In Waterford and completely unjabbed. Fair play to you, Kevin Daly, good man. I'd say you have no friends, Kevin, have you not? Because you're unjabbed. Because I've lost an awful lot of friends because of it, mate. Good evening, everyone. Yeah, you want to see the damage the jabs do to people? Go to the town centre on a Saturday and see the lefties allowed out of the asylum for the day. That explains it. Everyone bar my family are all woke in Waterford. I think we just link the jabs to everyone gone woke. Yes.
Yeah.
I think you're right. Everyone is woke now.
Yeah.
Up to Daesh County. Yeah. Let me go on. We move on.
Yeah.
Okay. This is so true. Ireland's state public broadcaster RTE during COVID-19 pandemic refused all debate, silenced all who questioned NPHET policy and demonised all who refused to comply. Gross profit 2020 was 7.9 million. COVID ads were every 15 minutes on the radio and TV helped. Dr. Marcus de Bruin, if I had been wrong, RTE would be all over this. But because we were right, they are nowhere to be found. Their silent censorship speaks volumes. Yeah.
Yeah, that was it. I just put it up.
This is GP who described the COVID vaccine for children a crime against humanity. Faces inquiry, the Irish Times.
7.9 million. Now look at the drug adverse events comparison.
Yeah.
Go over to the look at the deaths. Right? Go from ivermectin, hydrochloroquine, flu. I don't know what that Dexa. I don't know what that one is. And Tylenol.
Dexamethasone and Tylenol. Yeah.
And remdesivir.
Remdesivir. Now, remdesivir is the same as midazolam. It's the same drug. It's an enzyme.
And then look at the COVID vaccines. Look at that. Look at the deaths. 38,000. Nearly 39,000. Look at the adverse events. Like, my God.
Yeah.
It's coming actually, I have to
1.6
check on the
million.
television. It's coming from the VAERS reporting system.
Yeah.
And it was,
This is
I think
this
it
is
said,
from Ron Johnson. This is from Ron Johnson in the US Senate. He's a senator
I think it
in
says
America.
the dates are, is it 2025? Down at the very bottom, just to show where they're coming from, that we're not just pulling this out of thin air.
Yeah, the FDA
Down the very bottom,
CDC VAERS system reports from all locations worldwide. Data as of September 2nd, 2025. Downloaded July 25th, 2025. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah.
And then here's the thing. This is from Anne McCluskey. It said, Ireland showing 15.3% excess deaths per Eurostat for June 2024. EU figure for June is 3.3%. Ireland has excess mortality in all 29 months since February 2022, with 22 of those months minus 10% and 10% of them minus 15%. 9 out of the last 12 months, Ireland had excess mortality of over 10%. Like, this is just shocking, and not a word from the media. Not a word.
That's it. There's not. You're going to get nothing from the media, guys.
Yeah.
This is where you'll hear everything. This is it. This is where you'll hear it. And I'm thinking of putting another show together just to talk about the excess deaths and everything else. I'm going to get on to Barry and see, can we even do an hour one of the evenings? You know what I mean? We can bring on a couple of guests. And what we are looking at, we're looking at trying to get a studio, people. So, yeah, the next couple of weeks, we might have a little studio for doing, bringing guests in. And I tell you, if this thing behind me was real, we'd be laughing. But
I know.
It's not, you know.
Yeah.
But,
see, that didn't take long to go through, Paul, did it?
It didn't, Orla.
There you go.
No, it's great. It's great when you're cracking the whip, Orla. I'm telling you now. I'm not getting my own shit done, like, you know what I mean? Well, hey, listen, it's all right.
Do you want to play Mick then? We'll finish up then in the next few minutes.
Hang on, what's that?
Actually flew through everything tonight.
Okay, let me just have a look at this. Okay, that's a whole book. Okay. I'm going to put that in there. Okay, I'm going to put that in the comments. Okay, it's a book. I'm going to throw this in the comments. Okay, someone just sent this in to me. Okay, it's a book by a guy called Gavin the Becker. Forbidden Facts, it's called. I've just put it in the comments there. So, people, it's an hour long. So, if you want to watch it, go in and watch it. But, yeah, Russell Brand, I think, does it as well. But yeah, have a watch of it. You know what I mean? I haven't had a chance. I don't play anything unless I've watched it.
Yeah.
I don't know what's in it. So it's 58 minutes. So I'll have to take bits out of it. But if people are interested in watching it, have a watch. You know what I mean? And let us know. What, Jesus, we're flying there, people.
What are we up to now?
We didn't hit the 1,000. But hey, listen, it's a Wednesday night. Yeah, we've hit 900. Everyone keep sharing now. That's good.
People will tune in tomorrow and the next day anyway.
Yeah. And if you can buy us a coffee, there you go. Buy us a coffee at the Stripe there. I'll put it into the comments. So, yeah. I think I'm going to play the Git.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. Let me just play the Git. We'll come back. This is about Simon Harris, I think.
Online death threats against Harris originated from another country. It just gets more and more convenient every day for these people, doesn't it? The Garda's Special Detective Unit, which investigates threats to state security, has now sought the assistance of Interpol in its probe. The move follows the SDU obtaining IP addresses and other identifying data relating to accounts where the threats originated, which are outside Ireland's jurisdiction. And in other, just as realistic news, I'm Santa Claus. Last week, in regards to the so-called bomb threats made against Harris, I made this video, Fraud Bombs, where I discussed this. The security alert commenced after specific threats with a limited timescale were phoned into Garda stations in Wicklow and Wexford in what appears to be an orchestrated campaign against the Taoiseach and his family. It is understood the calls, which included bomb threats, were made on Telegram. But Telegram isn't a phone service. You can't just ring any number you want. You have to be contacts, confirmed contacts, and the other people have to have a Telegram account. But as I also said at the time, convenient. because they also made sure to say that Telegram offers security provisions and encryption, enabling callers to disguise their identity. But now they're changing their story all of a sudden. From the calls were made on Telegram, the bomb threats were the most recent incident and involved calls made to 3 Garda stations claiming a bomb had been planted at the Taoiseach's Wicklow home last weekend. Gardaí suspect the calls were made by different people. Gardaí also have reason to believe that the bomb threats were discussed and arranged on the messaging app Telegram. Next time try harder, lads. Oh, and by the way, if you're going to put on a show again and you're going to search a house for a bomb that's not there, make it more realistic. Evacuate the neighbours.
Fair play to the gear. I just want to share this screen for a minute as well. Someone just sent this in to me. Yeah. Only 3 countries in the world refused to allow the COVID shots into their country. All 3 had their presidents assassinated. In Burundi, it was President Pierre Nkurunziza. In Tanzania, it was President John Magufuli. And in Haiti, it was President Jovenel Moise. So these were all assassinated because they wouldn't let the vaccine in. If I don't drink. Okay. James, James, there's no need to be carrying on the way you're carrying on, mate. You know what I mean? So just give it over. You know what I mean? I'm not going to be putting up stupid comments like that. So give it over.
I know they're after being sent on to me.
Yeah, don't be fucking annoying. Listen, I didn't show them and I won't show them because just
we don't tolerate that sort of behaviour on the show.
No, we don't, James. We don't.
Anyway, Paul, before we play the national anthem, is there anything else you want to any other video you want to put out there? Or we're headed for ourselves tonight, Paul.
What video?
No, I said, have you anything else?
Have I anything else? I actually have, and I'm going to play it here now because if people, I don't use sunscreen. I don't use it at all. Okay, I never have, and like, I've listen. Someone has been saying to me, "Well, you have to do this. You have to put something on your face. You have to." How come you don't get melanoma on your face? How come? Nobody ever gets melanoma on their face. You know what I mean? Your face is in the sun all the time, like, you know what I mean? So I'm just going to play this sunscreen thing, and we'll come back and talk.
The sun that is giving life to all of us on this earth, this plane of existence, is not here to cause cancer. It's like saying when somebody says estrogen causes cancer, really? Then every 15-year-old girl should have breast cancer. Estrogen does not cause cancer. That's another lie. Cancer is a metabolic disease. It's an error in cellular metabolism. You can increase cellular stress, oxidative stress from the seed oils, the sugar, the alcohols, and everything else that somebody's doing.
The people who bake in the sun, they just bake.
I bake in the sun.
Crisp.
I bake, I'm crisp. What are they usually putting on their skin?
So it's that stuff.
And what are they usually eating and drinking when they do it?
Yeah.
So if I put on carcinogens, which all of the sunscreens have in there, and then I go in the sun and I'm baking it in with infrared heat and causing it, while internally I'm probably drinking Coors Light and Bud Light. You know what's happening, or Margaritaville time, right? How many people are drinking when they're out there? How many are having chips and salsa, potato chips, pretzels, corn dogs, everything else full of seed oils that are rancid and oxidizing them? So you're causing cancer. Cancer is a metabolic disease.
There you go. That's from a doctor. That's from the horse's mouth.
But you
I've never used it.
Just even logically think about this, right? How many people back, we'll say, in the 60s and 70s, where there was no sunscreen and they were always out, you know, lying in the sun, or they were putting on oil or whatever. And like the rates of skin cancer were way, way down then. It's only in the last few years with all these sun creams. Look at the back of them. Look at the amount of chemicals that, you know, that are in them. Now you can buy, if you know, if people still feel, oh God, I feel, you know, I need to put something on my skin. There are non-toxic creams out there. You can get them from Irish companies as well. Just Google them. And like, they're not coming with a load of crap like the rest. But like, it does make you think. You know, in the 1970s, there should have been huge cancer rates, but there wasn't. And they weren't using sunscreen.
Listen, we used to go around with nothing on. Like, you know what I mean? We'd be out from morning to night and we'd be black.
Yeah, I know.
You wouldn't be born. You wouldn't be anything. Like, you know what I mean? It was just, yeah, it's just ridiculous.
Oh,
the way
wait,
it's
hold on.
like,
You were using, hold on a minute. Hold on. I've just had hold on a second. I just need to just show you this now. Is this like back then, right? Is this not? Hold on a second.
is this a picture of me back in the day or something, getting cancer, getting sunscreen on me or something?
No, hold on a second. Is that not what you were wearing back in the day, Paul? Like, you were fairly covered up, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I used to wear one of them. Yeah. No, I used to just wear the little one.
Where did all the hair go?
No, budgie smugglers. I was the budgie smuggler, man. That's what I used to wear. Yeah.
Oh my! Hey, Paul, look! You look! You even had a weapon back then.
Is that a man or a woman?
That's a man.
Is it? Jesus Christ! It's like some of the ones that be joy.
Yeah. Oh no, sorry, Paul. This was you back. Just you're 164, so 100 years ago now. This was you. You toned up a bit.
I'm telling you now. Yeah, listen. Yeah, nearly. If I was to show you my wedding picture, I tell you, you'd be all over it like a rash. Paul, is that red? No. Yeah. All yeah. Well done, laughing your ass off there, Sarah. Good girl. Well done. Great show, Paul and Orla. Good night, folks.
Thanks
Good night,
so much.
Homo transgenderist. Yeah, that's me. Lol, Paul in his 20s. Yeah, I tell you, what was it? Yeah, what was it? I was a heartbreaker in my 20s. I'll tell you. Orla, listen, thank you very much for this evening. We're going to finish up there now. I'll drop you down, Orla. Thank you very much.
Paul, as I said, we don't get paid for the show. I have to get my entertainment somewhere.
Yeah. Steadily. We don't get paid, but if you want to buy us a coffee, I've put the link in there.
Buy me a Bulmers.
For everyone, or buy me a Bulmers. Yeah, I'll buy her a Bulmers over. So, yeah. Fair play. Orla, I'll talk to you in a few minutes. We'll drop you down.
Good night.
Talk to you. Night. God bless. Well, people, it's that time again. And we're going over the 2 hours there now. Fair play to everyone who tuned in. And again, I'm going to say this again. I'm going to put this up here. Okay. Boom. I know you watch us on YouTube. I know you watch us everywhere. Anthony Casey and Paul Fitzsimons. But if please bookmark this site, www.theirishchannel.com/live. You just go into it, bookmark it, and then every night that we're on, if we are off Twitter, if Twitter take us down or just commission them on, pull the plug on us, you'll get us there because we have a server outside of the country and nobody can touch it. So it'll never go off the Irish channel. You get us on www.theirishchannel.com/live. And like I say every night, the truth is like a lion. You don't have to defend it. You just let it loose and it will defend itself. Good night. God bless.